A berry fool would have to be the easiest dessert you could possibly make. It's a combination of cream and lots of berries, but I'm going to change it up slightly by adding some coconut cream to it. So for the berries, I need to crush them and extract some of their juices. I have a mixture of beautiful fresh berries, some blueberries to start with. I'll add half a punnet, some blackberries, and have a look at these blackberries. Look how huge and juicy they are. So I'll add a few of these, and just because they are so large, I am going to cut them in half before I start to crush them. And just to give you an idea of how juicy these are, look at that. You can imagine the colour that's going to come out of them. So in half. And now on to our red berries, some raspberries. We don't need to cut them, we'll add them straight into the bowl. And for some strawberries, a handful of them. Lovely and ripe, and with strawberries I always take them out of the fridge just an hour before using them so they are extra sweet. So cutting them in half. Great. Now using a masher, we're going to just mash them up and bruise the fruit and mix it together. That is the most appealing colour. I just love how they mix together. Now to accentuate their sweetness, some honey. You could just use caster sugar if you like. So a generous dollop of that in there. And then some lemon. So a good squeeze of lemon juice. And then I'll take that masher out and with a spoon just mix that together. So that's our berry component done. Now on to the cream component. This is coconut cream that I've placed in the fridge for about 4 hours. I do this because I want the top to solidify. I really want the fattiness of this because it's going to mix nicely with our regular cream. So scoop off the solidified top. And you see how there's a lot of liquid down there? That's what we don't want. But don't throw it away because it makes fantastic smoothies. So I'll put that to one side, and I'll need 2 times 270 milliliter cans. And again, carefully scooping off the top fatty part of the cream. All right, now just loosen this cream mixture up. And now we can add our thickened cream, 300 milliliters of thickened cream. This is cold cream. It needs to be cold so it does whip up nicely. So once this is whipped, we'll go on to the next stage. Okay, this is starting to thicken up now. Now just be careful not to over whisk it because it can split. I'll add another splash of the honey just to sweeten it. And then incorporate that. Wonderful. Now that's the consistency that we're looking for. See how it sits up proudly on my whisk? Perfectly whisked cream. Now we need to add our macerated fruit. So I'll add a few generous dollops of this into the cream. Some of those strawberries. And then with a spatula, we're going to gently fold this together so we've got that rippled effect. Yum, I just love this. Now I'll add some more berries. Just drain off the liquid because the more liquid you get in there, the less of that rippled effect that we're going to get. And then again with your spatula, give that a really very delicate mix. And that is ready to go. Now to build your fools, we'll add some nuts. I've just toasted some almonds and some coconut. You could use whatever you like. I'll add this to the base. So we've got crunchiness and we've got really cloud-like, delicious cream and berries. Now I'll add a spoonful of this into the glass and almost trifle this. So another handful of the nuts into the glass. And some more of our berries. Yum-o. Now if you like, you can top this with extra berries. But you know what? That looks delicious. I'm gonna dig in straight away. If you wanted to, you could prepare a few more glasses, pop them in the fridge, ready to go for your guests, or just dig in. Make sure you get some of those coconut flakes for some crunch. What a deliciously simple dessert, done in moments really.